your rates. Fiona, you know that? Suzanne?
I have an example exactly
Yeah,
like that.
sure.
Just last week.
Okay.
And I said, you have to raise your rates. And she said, okay, well, when I lose all my clients, I'm going to come straight back to you. So how do you answer that?
Yeah, that's an hour session right there, right? Her mindset isn't there. She doesn't believe that she can do it. It comes down to belief. And as Emily said, we can't make people believe. They have to believe in themselves. Belief comes from action. The more action you take, you develop traction. It doesn't... See, it's frustrating because the self-worth that they put on themselves, that they're only good, let's say $50 an hour, you know, but when they should be charging $100 an hour because of their skill. And what I did with my client, and this was yesterday, if you don't raise your rates today, I won't coach you anymore. Because then it just stops us and it stops the coaching, it stops the growth. And she did, and it's just empowering. She goes, oh, that was easy. And she didn't lose the client. This was a $17,000 job she was bidding for. And she got it. She got it in an hour. Because what you do, it creates a different vibe. You know when you feel the vibe of someone, you know, you hear that? It's true. I think there's a vibe. And if you play small, the vibe is I'm playing small, I'm not good enough. Yeah?
I was just going to say, in a previous life, when I was working as a coach, I was working with my coach, and I was going through this whole thing, and she said, just go and double your prices on your website.
Yeah.
And so I did, and my business doubles in the next few weeks. It's unbelievable, and it was just because the people had been researching me, they started to value me more because my prices were higher. Whereas before, I think they were thinking, well, she's not that good.
Absolutely.
So it's that perception.
Absolutely. It's the next one. But it's true. I did the exact same thing. And don't ever put your prices on your website, by the way. Take them off. When I first started, I don't know, I think I was charging $750 for 12 sessions. Holy shit. And email support in between. I didn't make any money. I was actually losing money for what I put into it. So I believe in giving a lot. Suzanne Evans is my coach, and Fiona and I coach together with Suzanne Evans. Her price tag is in the program that I'm in is $10,000 for the year. I get way more value than $10,000 for what she puts out there. With the net, yes, I have to go to these events and spend some money and stuff, but that's elevated my business because it's elevated my thinking, it's elevated my being. And I see what she does. She's like Oprah. She just gives shit away, doesn't she? She just, like we get cash cards. And, you know, the books, everything, she just throws them at you. Why?
Cash cards to buy more of her products
Yeah.
and services.
No, it's all creative. But you can apply it to the next program. So your program is no longer $10,000, it's $5,000. It's not about the money to her, it's about helping you. She makes a lot of money, yes, it is about the money. But it's not about the $10,000, well, I'm going to stop my coaching session at 59 minutes because I only give you 60. It's not about that.
Is there a cap on her hours or something like that?
Well, she doesn't do the one-to-one as much anymore, she has a team of people. The value is beyond the $10,000. I think so, Fiona. I mean, I've been in the program for a little bit longer than we have.
I think maybe tonight I'm talking to one of our team members who is on the West Coast, and he doesn't know it yet, but he's on the hook to revamp the whole video sales. I've done all the basics, like what I need to do, and now he has to make it sing.
Okay.
But yeah, I have to do the work, and a coach just takes it to, okay, how about this and this, and all of a sudden it sings, whereas I've done the basics through learning how it works.
We see what you can't see. We're the bird, and as Suzanne Evans says, when she's about to be attacked, she says, I'm going to be a pigeon and shit on you. And that's the aerial view. Because we see that, and you don't, because you're in it. And just like my own stuff, my own problems, you know.
But you do it with love.
You do it with love, exactly. But we don't see that stuff. And that's why a coach has to have a coach who has a coach. And that's why, you know, crazy, I wouldn't have been able to put this outfit together. How simple is this? I had to phone Janelle. Yeah. You'd think I would figure that out. You gotta spend money to make money. If you're not spending money in your business, you aren't making money in your business. And I'm not saying go hog wild, go crazy. In a minute we'll come to where we find money. But you have to spend the money. You have to spend it at the beginning to make your business successful. That's what a loan is called. Why it's called a loan is that you have to have the money. You've got to be able to say, I need assistance, I need support, I need to be able to spend money so I can spread my wings. Don't go on the cheap. Yes, our time is a resource, but you don't want to be working 80 hours a week at it because you're just going to burn out. It just doesn't work that way. You have to take a risk. Anyone in here who doesn't feel that they're taking a big enough risk, raise your hand. You can always do more, you can always do better. Take the risk, because when you take the risk in the investment in yourself, the world will see that. The world sees when you're not taking a risk. That's why you don't have clients. I'm not talking directly to you, but that's why you don't have clients, or you're not making the money that you deserve or want to make, is because you aren't showing the world that you deserve that. When you say these things, even if you say them in your head at 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever, when you say these things, it lowers your value. I never say I can't afford it. I never say when I have more money I will get a coach, or when I have more money I will get a virtual assistant. Never. I have said it. It stops me. We all think that when I have this, I will be this. When I have that, I will be a better business person. I'll have more clients. What's the wrong? It's the other way around. It's like that be, do, have statement. Oh, now see, I don't even know what the right way is. See, that's the way it's supposed to be. Have. Be, do, have is the way that it should be.
Yes.
You be something, you have it, and you do it, or something like that. But what's the other way around? It's you. Do, have, be, I don't know. See, I don't even know what it is.
Ready, fire, aim.
Your bank account tells a story about you. If you don't have any money in your bank, it means you're not charging enough. It means you're not spending enough money in your business. It means you just aren't a business. Get out there and tell the world through your price tag what you're worth. Poverty mentality keeps you there. Personal debt versus business debt. Annalise and I were Dutch. It's a Dutch thing. We never, ever do we go into debt. Ever. Don't go into personal debt, but go into business debt. Start a loan. Get a loan. Why? You want to have a loan so that you can establish a credit rating. The bank needs to know that you exist, or the world out there needs to know you exist, so you need to have something. I got a business debt just for that reason. Because I wanted the credit. I wanted the first 3 years of any business is really tough. The banks don't know you exist. They don't care. I don't know how I got a mortgage, but I was able to plunk down enough money that it didn't matter what my income was. And I was like, phew, thank God. Because this was a couple years ago. You start.